Good morning, everyone. So for this day, you will have an activity. It's a classwork. So I believe you already have your own groups and you already identify who will be your leader. So what will be your output for this session or for your given time? So I have already discussed about ideation phase and that will lead to prototype. But the first step is the design process. As you remember, I have discussed the inspiration, ideation, and implementation. So for this one, we'll go first with activity steps number 1 to step 4. That will be your output for this morning. Step 1, you will generate ideas. So how do you generate ideas? And that is by simply brainstorming. So in a group, you may choose an appropriate space. Either you will work in a Gmeet or whichever platform you are comfortable. And then, of course, you will need to plan. So what are you going to plan? You are going to plan on what prototype or what thesis idea you would like to that will benefit the community. So you can have this group for health, for communication, for information database, or you could have for safety. So there are a lot of scope that covers the course of electronics engineering. And then your facilitator will be the leader. So each one of you will participate and will give you will simply demonstrate on how you brainstorm, what particular area or topic you would want to consider as an output of your prototype. So the first thing that you have to do is to identify what product or what service you would want to provide. Of course, that will benefit the community. Okay? So this is step 1. You generate ideas. So you will screenshot the proof or evidence that you are simply doing brainstorming. So each member should contribute or give their own ideas. So second is, so this is an example of brainstorming where everyone is actually sharing their ideas. Now in brainstorming, there are some rules. So I'll be giving this notes for you to consider in doing brainstorming. Then the second step that you are going to do is to select promising ideas. So meaning to say, you will now decide, okay, of the idea you would want. So, of course, no, there are a lot of ideas, there are a lot of opinions, but here you will simply see now the information on how you are going to decide and why, on how are you going to select, and discuss on the ideas that you have selected. So that will be your activity for this today, to do step 1 and step 2. So how are you going to choose idea or what to prototype? Of course, you need to have an inspiration. Where do you get the inspiration among the communities? So that you see the community within Pampanga or probably even in your barangay, what are the needs? Okay, so there are a lot. So as I said before, I have mentioned before, you can look at the needs in terms of health, in terms of security, in terms of safety for a fire, or in terms of let's say management of information. You could even have the enrollment. So there are a lot of ideas, and these ideas will come up from your group. So that is the output for today. Step 1, evidence that you are generating, you are providing ideas, and an evidence that you are simply doing a group work. Okay? Then present all the ideas based on the number of members that you have. So if you have 5 members, then there must be 5 ideas. Then the second step, the second one that you are to present is you have to select now the select by voting for your ideas and discuss the results. So screenshot will do, or if you don't want to have a screenshot, a recording will do, and we will upload it to our G class So that will be under class activity. So that's all for today. Thank you.